Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I will show you what's new in my game. Actually a lot has changed. I saw that the last recording I did, at least in English language, it was in May. Today is August, so actually 2 months have passed. So let's see what I have done, what's the progress. So I will show you this just inside the Unity editor, because I will have to cheat actually to progress in game much faster. Yeah, because the gameplay that is available right now for you without all of the cheats available in Unity editor, it takes about 3 or 4 hours. Yeah, so I will use live editing capabilities to get some resources, unlock gates and so on. So let's start. Yeah, so at first I will use this editor view. So as you can see, the landscape has changed dramatically. I got rid of the low poly terrain that I had. You can see that all of the mountains that are separating the playable area, you see, everything is isolated. I don't want to go out to these specific regions. They're very specific to the game. And also the map is divided into these zones. You see, you cannot go here only if you pass this gate. To pass this gate, you have to bring some resources to this tower, and then you will be able to unlock the gates. So that's how you progress in game. And yeah, so what we added now, all of the roads, so they lead you to all of these gates, to all of the main buildings. They were designed like this pavement, yeah, so looks better than the dirty road I had before with the terrain level. So this is not a terrain, this is mesh, and actually it's quite good. I always now check the amount of triangles and vertices, because before that I used let me remember it, voxel editor, and I created all of the graphic on my mobile phone, and it was a real voxel graphic. But then I noticed the issue that each cube in voxel, each voxel actually, it has lots of triangles. So even if you have, for example, it's very good to see on this. You see, this is a well. Yeah, so here it is, its model. You can see that it's very cubic, voxeled. Yeah, but if we go and check where is its mesh, yeah, let's see. Come on, where is it? Well body, yeah, so well body, here it is, default. Actually, you can see there are 600, but it should be, I think, much fewer triangles, not 600. And for example, this handle, lift arm, what is this? It takes a lot of processing power, to render it. You see, 300. So, and yeah, I think the best one is this pile of iron mine. So this is iron mine building, and if you go here and let me check it, produce table. So it's very, by the way, it was very interesting for me to check that. So I go here, you see there are 400 triangles for this simple structure like this. As I understand, yeah, you see there are lots of triangles, vertices, you see. So this is just a flat surface, but you see here is a point, here is a point. I think when I drew it on in voxel, I think I placed here one voxel, here voxel, and it actually finalized all of this. So all of them became the final triangle and vertices, and that's why when you later export it to Magica voxel or to opt format, I think it does not optimize it. Yes, so this huge pile is 4,000 triangles. It's a huge amount for this model. So that's why my wife started helping me. So we are redoing these huge voxelated models in a real low poly, and the progress is quite good. You will notice it in my game. Lots of models are now not this voxel. Yeah, you see like this tent. It was clearly done with some cubic voxel style. It will be done with more like this. Let me check, for example, yeah, here, grain. Grain was reworked. Now you can see it's low poly. It's no longer some cubics. cubic style. And if I go, by the way, let's see how much does it take, this field. Field 1, what is this? Does it show it? I remember before it had 7,000, so each of these part of the field, it was 7,000 triangles, and now it is much less. Yeah, let me open it. Yeah, you see, plane 0, it's only 1,000, yeah, because there are lots of plants rendered here together with this grain, yeah, so actually 7 times less. Now we have it. And I noticed it on the performance, so later I will show you a link that actually my game runs pretty well on a Galaxy Note 8. I checked that, by the way, let's check it one more time. Galaxy Note 8. I think the release time was a long time ago. GSM Arena, great site to compare everything. When was it released? Yeah, where is this release? Yeah, 2017. Yeah, 5 years ago. So Android device, I would understand iPhone, for example. Yeah, it is always good, but Android usually in 1 year, in 2 years, it's a complete garbage. It cannot run games like my Android phones. They, for example, cannot run Diablo Immortal. It was surprising for me, and my old iPhone it still can run, but okay, nevertheless. Oops, let me switch back to Unity. Where is it? Here it is. Yeah, so the performance improvements are quite noticeable. My sons, they play their old Android phones, and I think it runs at 60 or maybe even 80 FPS. It's pretty good. Before that, I could notice when they enter some of the areas. Yeah, for example, this heavily with this church. Actually, church is very heavy on resources. I think it has also lots of church level 1, for example. Let's see how many. It's 7,000 triangles. And actually, when you render it on a screen, actually it becomes 7,000. I think then it adds some shadows, something else, because when you drag and drop this model onto the map, actually it adds not 7,000 triangles but 20,000. So it was quite hit on the CPU and GPU resources. So performance is now great. Don't worry, if you have some old Android device, it will run quite well. iPhones are understandably good anyway, so that's what we have now. And the road system, yeah, let me again use this editor. You see everything is connected now via these payments. Yeah, so you can go to this location, you can go to the lake, to the step area. Step area, by the way, yeah, I will show you as well, because I checked the old video, it had only this zone. Yeah, so lake and this heavy industry. Yeah, this is coal and iron production and metal production, and these zones are new, so I will show you them. What was added. Actually, also the forest was redone. Again, we reduced amount of triangles rendered, because each of that voxel, I really love that forest, that old forest. Yeah, but now everything is changing to low poly. You see, to this low poly style, and I also like it. The game, has this now polished effect. Yeah, when almost all, I think maybe 80 or 90% of models are in the same style, are done in the same style. And this well is in progress. It will be replaced tomorrow, I think, and so on. So yes, so the road is done. We have lots of different roads. So again, this is just a mesh. There are a lot of variations. For example, turn left, turn right, rapid turn, you see, 90 degrees, straight, small, and so on. So everything is done like this, and so that's good. Let me switch to the game, yeah, and I will use the editor to show you the, I will let it be. By the way, last time I used the sound in my game, it was quite good. Yeah, so you could still hear me. So let me reduce everything. So I will need it occasionally, but so again, you can move. Yeah, again, what's the game about? I tell it in each video, but I understand that you will not listen to my old videos. So the game is like this. You started the new leader of a freshly settled settlement called Sloboda in Ukraine. It's called like this. New settlements were called Slobodas. And your task is to build it. Yes, so there is nothing, you see. So there is this ghost. Yeah, I added this ghosty models. For example, there is no meal. Yeah, you see, let me change language to English. I will support at this date Turkish, Polish, German, Ukrainian, and English. Yeah, I plan maybe to add some Asian language, maybe Chinese, Japanese, and something like this. Let's see, yeah, how it plays. So you see everything. There is nothing. There are only trees. You can run on the map. There are stones. Yeah. So there are these helpers. So if you don't know what to do, you can always go to helper. Yeah, actually, let's open it and see that this model has changed a lot. This X is actually a bug. You see, it's a huge like a Berserker X. Like in Dark Souls, I will reduce it twice. So production chains. So my game is everything about production. You start from some simple resources. You will make these simple materials, then you will combine these materials into some sophisticated materials. For example, you will cut these logs, they are real. Then you will split them into planks. Planks will be used to build buildings, to build cannons, for example, to build firearms, to produce firearms. Actually, so you make something simple. This simple goes into not so simple materials. These materials then go to some other products, and the last and most sophisticated products are cannons and boats. Yeah, that's the top production chain. So you can see there are different persons standing. They have rifles. There is a river running. Yeah, I love this river nature pack. I think really love this package that I bought. Worth all of the money. And yeah, now you can close it. By the way, I added this button. It was not present before, so you can go away. Yeah, out of the zone of this collider with the help, or you can press close button and you see it closes. That was added. And by the way, this bucket was also remade. It's a new, and you can see a glowing effect. Yeah, you see there is some like very small stars are rising and disappearing. X as well, peak X, another X. You see there are tiny butterflies. Yeah, running here. So and here. So I added them just yesterday, and I think it greatly helps you to understand what's actionable and what's not. So if you see something with these butterflies, yeah, with these little stars, sparkling. Actually, this has sparkles, I think. You can come and pick. Yeah, you see, you now bring. You pick the bucket, and with bucket you can, for example, grow trees. So that tree was small, it would produce only one log. These huge trees, they are, and you can even upgrade this one. Yeah, they will, once cut, they will give you more logs. Yeah, and the very first thing, I think you will talk to this quest giver here. So you see there is a quest. So it means that this is drop zone. So this quest giver, it understands what's dropped on his drop zone. So yeah, so it's area of responsibility for him. And so I will not read this text. Yeah, it's up to you. As for me, on mobile phones, I really don't pay attention to the text in games. Yeah, I want action. I want something to do. Even in such games with amazing quests like Diablo Immortal, Genshin Impact, I never read it. I just skip. Thankfully they have it. You also can skip it. You can read it. You may not read it. If this is your first run, again, the game is unique. I think there are no other games like this. Maybe a mix of my game is a mix of different games. For example, very heavily inspired by Unrailed game. Yeah, you see here the X is huge as well. I will have to reduce it and its scale. So welcome Ottoman. Ottoman is a leader in Ukrainian language, yeah, local leader. You need to settle this land to start building your first buildings. You need to get some resources. Take X, take an X, cut trees and bring me some logs. Yeah, so take an X, cut the trees. You see the tree was quite big, and we spent then 3 seconds I think to cut it. Yeah, let me cut all of these trees in this tiny forest. I think this forest will be used by everyone because there is a well nearby, so you can regrow this forest anytime. I will show you how to do this. Yes, so now 3 logs, yeah, you saw we cut here multiple trees. You can stack them. You see I now hold only 2 logs, but if I step on this back, one drop, so I can even bring 1. So how many logs did he want? I think 3. Yeah, 2. Okay, let me bring more. So 4 will be enough for you. There is an animation, you see, boom, he's happy that you did some quest for him. Also there is a start, some starts, so 1 quest out of 9 is done. Yeah, now he wants you, good, now you know how to cut trees, now cut stone. So he tells you where to go. Actually have to go to this spot, there is a pickaxe. It is here located, and the backup pickaxe is here, again another X. Because you will have to bring them to different forests, so you don't have to run, to pick some tools, to cut trees, and so on. So everything, all of the actions in my game, they are done by standing near something, yeah. So again, this is inspired by Unrailed game. You can check it on YouTube. Yeah, so you pick it. Yeah, again, 3 stones. You can pick them. You see 1 stone, 2 stones, yeah, and 3. So they're stacked. So bring 3 stones. The stone has to touch this drop zone area. Then, yeah, you see there are again this sparkling effect. So now you understand that something is really actionable. So you can finish something here. So let's see. Yeah, 3 out of 3 stones are available. Good, now you know, blah blah blah, complete. Okay, you see the stones were consumed by this quest giver, so... And this is another addition that I programmed just this week. It's now he asks you to go and build a sawmill. So to build new building, you have to produce planks in sawmill. It is located near the forest to the right. Just bring the required resources and start building sawmill. Okay, so this is the forest. Yeah, you see there are... This is a deep forest with another piles of stone, yeah, that can be mined. They can be also free stone sometimes, like it is already cut. Yeah, it's a nice bonus for you. Again, there is a helper, so you can talk to her. Build and drop required resources onto platform, yeah, drop zone. Stand near build desk to open menu. Build or upgrade buildings to enhance production output. So the higher the level of the building is, the more output you get. So I will tell you what it means. Again, so let me cut something. I will just show you this basic gameplay, and after that I will just cheat in the editor. Yes, so this forest, you see outline effect, you always know what is where, and I think, what does it want? Else, 1 log, 1 stone. You can see, by the way, the planks, so all of these buildings, it is understandable what will be produced. So here you see the planks. Here you understand that when you unlock this zone, you will get access to iron, coal, and metal. Yeah, so this zone will unlock you fish. And we have another zone. This zone will unlock you guns and gunpowder. Yeah, so pretty good. Ooh, they want stone. Yeah, let me go to pick some stone. It will be enough for us to upgrade it twice. So you see, 1, we have 3. Again, this area was rebuilt by me, so completely redesigned. Yeah, you see now, yeah, there is a tiny, level 1 sawmill. And now you can see there are 2 actions available for you. So we can go to this production table, as I call it. And if you cut 1 log, you will get 1 plank. You see there is a guy smoking pipe. Yes, so again, I will make them animatable, so they will all animate. Yeah, you see, 1. And we have 1 plank, okay, but what I want you to show is that if you upgrade it, you see, now you can build number 2, so you see that it will be much larger. Yeah, you see, this is now a real building. And if you cut more, we have one spare. Yeah, you have one spare. Now you come here and you see there are now 3 planks will come out of one log. If you split one log, it will give you 3. Pretty good, yeah, the same input, but the output is actually better. So for you, again, you just have to bring it, it reacts to it, that something has changed on his drop zone. And you can see, you know, we built it already. Yeah, he's happy. Now that he wanted some planks, we already brought it. And what else? And now, so you will continue this quest. Actually, quests are done in such way. Now you see it asks you to build field. Here is the field. You will build a mill. You will unlock this zone. And so all of these quests, they will lead you to the next areas. Yeah, so actually, let me save it just in case it crashes or something like this. And let me make it quicker. So let's now unlock it. Yeah, so I will check what it wants. 1 bread, 3 stone. Okay, 1 bread, 3. It's easily done. So with amazing capabilities of live environment, where you can just update the environment live. Again, this is a huge question to all of the, you know, application developers. Why can't you do this? Yeah, for example, you program some mobile application. Why can't you drag and drop, for example, another text field into the view live, and it will understand it, bind it to the model, and so on. Okay, that's open question. Again, this X is huge. Okay, it's pretty funny. So you see, I cheated, so I drag and drop these resources. Actually, you would have to produce them. You see, this zone is pretty good. There are 2 women, a guy with a tiny X. Yeah, I messed up all of the scales. And there is, you know, a package of guns. There is 1 guy here. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, unlock. Whoa. Ooh, that was just usually unexpected for me. In my previous streams, it was also, you see, there are 3 cannons. They notify everyone that now this area belongs to you. And there is another quest giver. He wants you, again, you see, this is tiny model of this iron mine. He asks you to build it. Again, there is a bucket to regrow them. There is a X. There is somewhere pickaxe. You have to find them sometime. They say pickaxe. There is smeltery. So what you have to do, you have to build iron mine. You have to build coal mine. Produce the output. Yeah, get the output from them. Bring them to smeltery and produce metal. Then you will have to unlock another areas, and in the end you will end up, you know, with all of these. For example, here some guns are produced and gunpowder, and so you will go to the next areas. So next I would like to show you, so what's new. Let's see me. I have a list of what's new. River and lakes. Yeah, I redid it. So let me quickly unlock it as well using these cheats. As I understand, my streaming will be another, I think, one hour, because I can't stop. What does it want? I forgot already. 1 rifle, 3 food. Oops. 3 food. And what else? And coal, I think. Yeah, it wants coal. And 3 coal. Charcoal. Okay. Yep, you see? Unlock. Yeah, I like it, the sound. And now you can see the new area. I completely redesigned all of this in, you know, joint areas. For example, this is river, this is lake. They are completely separate by thanks to this amazing package that I use. Nature river perk, river and lake asset. They can nicely bend into each other. There is a low poly grass models, and yeah, there is fish. Actually, even there is, you see this fishing rod. You can catch fish. There will be helper that will tell you about this. But you see, you can pick fish, and now you see the nets are empty. And as you understand, this is all about production. So to get them back, you have to get some food, yeah, as you actually do. For example, in Ukraine, you bring bread to the lake, yeah, you drop it, fish in river wants to eat, they will come to you, eat it, and you can catch them. Yeah, you see. And there was 5 breads in this stack. Now you can see there are only 3 breads left. So amount has been decreased. Again, you can pick this fishing rod, and you can catch the fish again. Yeah, so it stacks up to 3. Again, a tiny spot for the stone depot. Yes, so I hope there is no way to get out of this. Yeah, everything is locked. Finally, there is a mist, yeah, a fog over the river. Yeah, you can go over there. You can go here. So I really like this new style, low poly style. You see this lake is huge. Okay, so that's what's new. This is completely new area. You've never seen it if you don't follow my Telegram channel, where I share all of the news. Again, there is another quest giver. This is the same zone, sorry. This one, yeah, this is a new area called Church. Coal, bread, and 3, let me quickly cheat. Coal, yeah, let me 1 coal. Bread. 3 bread, I think it wants. And what else? A gun. Coal and 3... it was metal, I'm sorry. And the gun, yeah, it wanted a gun, I think. No, 3 logs. Okay, where are these? Where is this model? 3 logs. Again, don't be afraid of this sound effect. Again, you will have to build everything here, and this is also a new zone. It's a stats reporter, so it will report everything you did in your game. So for example, so far I traveled 2 kilometers. I unlocked 3 areas. Yeah, so the starting area, the area with coal and iron, and the lake area, and church area. Yeah, so 3 areas. I did 4 quests. I upgraded, so total number of upgrades of levels is 17 out of 41, you see. I built 4 buildings out of 17. So I produced 4 planks. I caught 4 fish. I fed fish twice, you see, a fishing rod with a bread. And I planted 4 trees. So everything, and for example, cut 6 stones and cut 19 trees. So everything is here. Again, I love these models. You see there is a wagon with gunpowder and so on. So everything is pretty lovely and custom. I love it. Yeah. So again, new area. It will have even more sophisticated buildings. For example, market. Here you will bring fish. You will sell it for coins. Coins will go to not to church. Don't be afraid. It will go to cannon area to hire. Yeah, for example, let's go here as well. 3 gunpowder, 3 powder, 3 and 3. Okay, 3 metal. Oops, let me quickly show this again, a new area. And I will not show you how it's, yeah, so it will be interesting for you to play my game and not to watch let's plays. And 3 metal, yes. So by the way, this is pretty expensive actually to unlock this area. 3 metal. As you understand, it takes a lot of, yeah, you see everything is animated. Another area, cannon maker. Okay, cannon I will show you because it has a beautiful animation. Boat maker, this is a completely new building. This is new area with a lake, with a river. You see beautiful river, it is restricted for access. Barracks, here you will hire cossacks, warriors. Here is a free sawmill for you, so you don't have to go all the way, down. There is a forest for you, pretty huge forest. There will be some secrets. Easter eggs here. So yeah, you see tiny stone depot. So actually what you can do, you can pick this X, cut, just right here, and use it just in this zone. Yeah, so you don't have to go to the very beginning of the map because it's boring. I don't like to to do this boring stuff. So for example, to build barracks, what I need more, 3. Okay, I will cheat again. Yeah, if you allow me, I will cheat again. It needs 3 logs. Okay, now let me come again, and you can see there is a tiny miniature of a Cossack. So you will see him. Yeah, you see. So it requires money, a rifle, and the horse. Horse. Okay, so again, let me cheat again. Horse. Yeah, let me take this out. It needs a rifle. Yeah, not it, but he needs a rifle and the coin. And now you can hire Cossack. You can see there should be some sparklings. Yeah, you see. Updated the state that okay, this barrack actually it can produce this Cossack. You see, it's pretty. I really love this style. Yeah, so a tiny Cossack stands here. Nice, and you have a Cossack. Here it is. You can bring him on your shoulder. Yeah, so there will be a lot of quests that will require making this army. Boat maker is required for final quest. So there will be again a quest giver here standing. He will ask you to do all of this army stuff, cannons. I will make this text really interesting to read, but again, up to you. You can just skip it because you know I also skip it. I understand this is a mobile game. Nobody reads it. Yeah, so fish, bread, grains, and logs. Pretty standard set. Yeah, so three logs. Fish, yeah, we wanted fish. Where is fish? 3 fish. Bread. Let's play it safe. And what else did it want? And 3 grains. Okay, 3 grains. Grains, come on. 3 grains. I added 5. And by the way, this tower is also a new model. Yeah, okay, let me unlock it and then I will follow. Oh, again, good. This is the final zone. This is, I call it step zone. You see, it actually in the south of Ukraine it's so hot in the steppe that you can actually be burnt alive by the sun. So you can see there are these, you know, hotness effect. There is a free meal for you, free field for you. You can use them. You see there are towers. You can. This is Black Sea. You cannot go wider, and there is this sank boat, and there is this interesting guy, and this is I call it sea quest giver. Yeah, so it will give you the final quest, but all of these quests they require you to build them a boat. So you remember we had a boat maker. Yeah, let me use this. There is a boat maker. Here you will make a boat. You will bring it here, but of course I will bring it like this. Yeah, so again, it's a huge device. Again, you bring it on your shoulder, you drop it. Now he's happy. Hey, I'm a messenger from Ingulsk, Sloboda, so this is another area, a nearby area. We don't have enough crops to survive next winter, need help from brothers in arms. Before you bring me required resources, please build a boat so I can transfer everything in one turn, okay? Oh, you see the boat appeared, and by the way, this is pretty interesting. Now all of the goods that you bring to him will appear here, so we will pack this boat and it will dispatch with the when you finish it. So now, blah blah blah, he wants you 15 bread. That's actually a lot, so that's why these actually these resources is when you did everything. Yeah, so when you have level 3 meal, when you have I forgot you have to drop it. 15 out of 15. Again, I cheated, I added 15. It's not possible to have a stack of 15 bread, only 5 bread. Yeah. Wow, okay, you see bread appeared here. So now he wants grains, I remember, because I added it just a week ago. Again, 15. So these are final quests. And now he wants you to bring him a horse. The horse is breed. Don't know the past tense of breed. Maybe breed. Okay, so these are stables. You use them to breed a horse. So you will have to bring grains here and make a horse. I will not do it. Okay, and now you see the boat dispatches completed. Sail away. Goodbye. Actually, this animation is called sail away, and you see it goes, and then stops. Yeah, so it goes out of the reachable area. It will be there forever. There will be 3 or 4 of these quest givers, and actually they will be, more sophisticated. And I think at this moment you will have to read the quest because it will be pretty interesting. I know a lot of history of Ukraine of that given 17th century time zone, timeline. So I actually attach all of the events in my games, my other games, to the real historical events. So you see the area is pretty huge. You see that I cheated a lot. Oh, by the way, this area is, I love this river. You see it. The current goes under the bridge. You can even see it under the bridge, and then it goes. You see here it is a mountain river, pretty fast. After the bridge, it slows down, and there is a bonus pickaxe. Yeah, again tiny. Oh Jesus, I need to fix all of these pickaxes. Again, here is a stone deposit, a river passing by, and again you see this. Why are they so tiny? It's even tinier than the previous one. Is this boat pickable? No, it's just a model. Another river flows into, there is a firearm, some camp. It's not reachable, it's just an Easter egg for you. Okay, so that's how you will play this game. All of the productions are animated. So, for example, this smeltery, let me build it for you, so you will understand what I talk about. So all of these animations, they are already here. So plank 3, okay, plank and 3, okay, plank, 1 plank, 3 logs, and 3 stones. And I know it requires iron and charcoal. Yeah, coal, let me add it. Build. Boom! You see another production. This model will be replaced. It's pretty primitive so far. And you see there are these again sparkles. Then you can understand, you can stand near it. It says 1 coal, 1 iron produces 1 metal. Yeah, you see everything is animatable. And you get it, 1 metal. Yeah, now you can use it to unlock new areas, to build firearms, to build cannons, and so on and so on. Again, if you follow the quest, you will unlock everything, so you will not be lost here. There are some pretty nice, artifacts like this sticking X. This huge one. I messed all of the scales. Okay, I'll have to correct it. It's pretty good that I found it right now. So I think that's all from the gameplay standpoint. You can turn off the sound, so all of the sounds goes away. You can control the. You see, this is low poly, so very low. Medium. I think medium is the best. Yeah. So I think it even does not change if I switch. But yeah, English. If I switch to high. I think the shadows change. They become more detailed, yeah, more fat, as I call it. But yeah, see another wall. So you see everything was redone, and it's also in the progress. I think in 2 months, so in a month when I do another gameplay, yeah, let's play video, you will see that a lot has changed. For example, I will have all of those animations done. I will redo this well, so everything will be low poly. Yeah, so I think let me check my notes. So the road was shown, models update. I showed you that I replaced voxel models with this cannon zone, step zone, quest zone. Everything is new sound. Yeah, new towers, new terrain, new recruiter's house, more quests. Yeah, actually, if I go to this girl, yeah, to this woman, you can see that I did quests done 8 out of 23, and there will be 50 quests. Yeah, so minimum. So what else? Yeah, all of these zones, they were reworked, as I told you. So this is a new zone. Start zone, I love it. Help zone is also reworked. Unlock area, this was already reworked. It will do nothing. Produce area, completely reworked, redesigned, reworked, and so on. So if you want now, so the showcase of my game has ended. Now you can go, of course, to subscribe to my channel if you want, To be honest, here I post in Ukrainian and in English. Sometimes I post this. I will just turn off the. Yeah, you see how the game looked like just like 3 weeks ago. Yeah, less than a month ago. You see, completely different style. I also liked it. Yeah, but I didn't like this terrain. Yeah, you see the water was different. Trees were voxel. So there are these short videos. Yeah, what I'm trying to. Yeah, you see there were dummy boats standing here. Yeah, so I upload these recordings. I upload in Ukrainian language also the same. And this was my previous, for example, game dev diary number 3. You can check how it looked like. Where is it? Yeah, it looked like this. It's very, very old, Jesus. Everything was. Yeah, I'm actually shocked how much yeah, you see the animations are better on the character, and yeah, everything is repositioned, more details, the buttons were redesigned, no more alpha. I no longer update the alpha builds. Yeah, so drop zone is this, so the game was full of placeholders, yeah, that I later replaced with the real models, and so far, yeah, I think in winter I will be ready to release it, to publish it. Maybe at first only for App Store and later to Google Play Store, but we will see this. And also you can go to locadeserta.com, it will be in the description. Click to in English language. So these are my previous games, they were done in Flutter. They are pretty good. For example, this is Sloboda. Again, this game is also called Sloboda, but this was my first try in a city building game. And actually, yeah, it was quite, yeah, you see, the trailer is here. It was a slider, left to right, you had to scroll. For example, here I build a cannon, you see, cannon maker. Yeah, so enhance production, these are production zones, production. Yeah, actually, that's what you will see in my game as well. So this is a chain production of production. To make a horse, you need metal, grains. To make a metal, you need coal, iron, and so on. Yeah, so a map that you have to conquer and so on. Wow, 100 reviews. Thank you. It's still the best game. It's really deep, but you see that due to Flutter limitations, so it's not a game engine. After it, I decided to make another game. Yeah, it was called Chumaki, also interesting game. And after that, I thought, no, it's enough. I need some real engine. I picked Unity. Thankfully, I didn't miss. It's pretty easy to learn because I wanted to dig directly into the game making and not learn another thing. So I will soon add a dedicated page to Loca Deserta. So I think I will rename it to something else, or maybe we'll just call it Sloboda. Yeah, because Loca Deserta Sloboda, it's a long name. Nobody likes it. Yes, so but you can go directly to my, where is it? Telegram channel. Telegram channel. Okay, where is it? Maybe in Ukrainian. Okay. Chumaki. Here it is. Yeah, here it is. Allow. So here it is. 86 subscribers, good. So here I post not very often, maybe once in 2 or 3 days. I don't want you to be spammed, and I just post different interesting screenshots. For example, this is a bird's eye view of you see the roads were not yet done, not yet completed. So actually it's pretty interesting to see on the progress. For example, you see this huge X, I noticed it. Here is when I finished on the sea quest giver, and actually if you scroll up you will see how I progressed. Yeah, you see, for example, these sparkling effects, I think I added them. I also post to TikTok, so I have a dedicated TikTok channel. It's called Loca Deserta, just like this. Yes, so I post some videos. What is this? Did I solve it? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so I post lots of videos. Yeah, so if you want, you can follow me here. Any platform you want. YouTube, TikTok, Telegram. And of course this video is also on this channel, so I think it's pretty it, because my voice is already pretty low. I need to rest. Yes, so stay tuned. In 1 month I think I will post another third update on my game. Yeah, you can see a lot of wind particles, everything is alive. And the zones you see is actually when I just enable another camera. Yeah, the static cameras all located here. What is this? Something is burning. I hope not. Okay, yeah, dust blowing. So stay tuned, the game is pretty interesting. Again, to open this first area that I did here, it takes about 40 to 60 minutes. To get to this area that I didn't show you, to weapons production, takes you about 2 hours. To open everything takes you 3 hours, and God knows how much it will take you to finish these quests, you see. So thank you for your attention. It's really interesting for me to see how this game will look like on the release date, because it's pretty awesome right now. I play it on par with Diablo Immortal. Actually, when I pick my phone and I have 10 minutes, I don't know what to play. Yeah, and sometimes I want, advanced level of my game, but I open it, I hit new game because I know that I added something new, and I have, to redo these first quests, first areas, and so on. So sometimes it gets boring, but it's pretty interesting for me. I like these production style games, city building games, and so on. So thank you, and this is final. Thank you, and goodbye. I stop the recording.